of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,239,093. The confirmed number of deaths comes to 24,184. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 7,351, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 216. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Rhiannon Trutanich. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, May 25th. There may be a second vaccine offered to kids 12 and older soon, as Moderna announced its COVID-19 vaccine has the ability to protect kids from the virus. The Moderna vaccine, which is currently offered to adults 18 and older as a 2-dose shot given 4 weeks apart, is said to be 100% effective in teens. Company officials say they're planning to submit data from their recent study to ask the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to expand their emergency use of its COVID-19 vaccine. The company studied more than 3,700 12 to 17-year-olds in their recent trial and found the vaccine triggered the same signs of immune protection in kids as it does in adults, along with similar side effects such as sore arms, headache, and fatigue. There were no COVID-19 diagnoses in the participants who received the 2-dose regimen of the Moderna vaccine, compared with 4 cases among kids given the placebo. No significant safety concerns were identified either. This will be the second shot behind Pfizer-BioNTech's to show high efficacy in younger age groups. Los Angeles County public health officials say as more older adults are now fully vaccinated, younger adults are the ones driving the majority of the daily coronavirus infections. LA County Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says though we are making good progress in our vaccination efforts, we are entering a potentially perilous time if people let their guards down. This includes LA County residents under 50 years old. Just this weekend, of the newly recorded cases, which topped more than 500 on Saturday, 70% of those were among younger adults, yet 93% of the deaths attributed that same day were of older adults. The health director cautioned the public to continue to stay vigilant by wearing face masks, avoiding large gatherings, and delaying non-essential travel to avoid another surge in cases. Los Angeles County reaches a big milestone as half of all residents 16 and older are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. As California gears up to fully reopen in just a few weeks, the county's public health director, Dr. Barbara Ferrer, says it's truly thrilling to see the county reach this landmark, as she thanked everyone for doing their part to get the county to this point. As LA County has more than 10 million residents, that still leaves many who have yet to get the vaccine, a gap health officials are hoping to close before June 15th. In an effort to help those who may not otherwise be able to get to a vaccination appointment, rideshare companies Uber and Lyft are offering free round-trip rides to anyone needing a ride to get their shots. This promotion runs until July 4th. Anyone can download the Uber or Lyft app for free to request the free ride. LA County residents can also call the Public Health Center at 833-540-0473 to get help connecting to free transportation. The U.S. is warning American travelers against going to Japan right now as COVID-19 cases continue to mount overseas. Japan was the latest to be added to the State Department's Level 4 Do Not Travel Advisory list, which is the highest cautionary level. Travel to Japan has been closed to the U.S. throughout the pandemic, with only limited exceptions made this past year. Of the roughly 126 million people in Japan, currently only 2% have been fully vaccinated against the coronavirus, compared to nearly 40% here in the U.S. Government officials say they plan to open large-scale vaccination facilities in Osaka and Tokyo soon to speed up the process of getting more people vaccinated before the Olympic Games, as the health ministry formally approved 2 COVID-19 vaccines, Moderna and AstraZeneca, on May 21st. And despite mounting pressure to postpone the Summer Tokyo Olympics, as of now, They are scheduled to take place from July 23rd to August 8th in Japan. Speaking of travel, United Airlines is joining other companies to incentivize people to get the COVID-19 vaccine. The promotion is called Your Shot to Fly, and 5 grand prize winners could get 1 year of free air travel to any United Airlines global destination in any class of service for themselves and a companion. Now, that's not all. 30 additional winners will be drawn to get a free round-trip flight for 2 anywhere in the U.S. in any class. To participate, you'll need to enroll in their loyalty program and upload proof of vaccination. This comes as the White House calls on companies to encourage Americans to get their vaccine. You can do this on United Airlines app or their website. A grand opening ceremony was held for the $1.73 billion West Gates building located adjacent to the Tom Bradley International Terminal. The new infrastructure, designed with a capacity for up to 15 aircraft, is said to bring a higher level of service for both international and domestic travelers using the Tom Bradley Terminal. The stunning architecture and biometric boarding gates of the complex was part of an overall $14.5 billion LAX modernization plan, which broke ground in early 2017. The 5-level building connects to the Tom Bradley International Terminal with a 1,000-foot tunnel. The 750,000 square foot complex includes shopping and dining, along with work counters and charging stations, 2 nursing rooms, lounge space, 3 children's play areas, touchscreen kiosks, a service animal relief area, and a gallery space for live performances and art exhibits. And while the building will be able to accommodate 5G speeds, it's outfitted with Wi-Fi 6, the latest generation of wireless internet, that also supports contactless food ordering on LAX Order Now. It also includes a baggage handling and boarding system considered one of the most advanced of any airport in the country. The family of 6-year-old Aiden Leos, who was killed in an apparent road rage shooting last Friday, is pleading with the public to help find the person who killed her son. The shooting happened along the 55 freeway in Orange around 8 a.m. when Aiden's mom, Joanna Clunan, was driving him to kindergarten. A $50,000 reward was initially offered by the victim's family for the arrest and conviction of the person who fatally shot the 6-year-old. Then Orange County Supervisor Don Wagner announced his request was approved by the board to add an additional $50,000 to the reward amount. Then another $50,000 was matched by the office of fellow supervisor Christina Foley, bringing the total reward amount to $150,000. The California Highway Patrol is asking anyone who was on the 55 freeway near the 22 freeway and Chapman Avenue between 7:15 a.m. and 8:15 a.m. on May 21st that may have seen the driver to come forward. Anyone with information can call CHP investigators at 714-567-6000. The California Highway Patrol is investigating 3 more BB or pellet gun shootings today. This is in addition to the 4 that were reported just yesterday along the 91 freeway in Riverside County. 2 other similar incidents were reported on the southbound 55 freeway near 4th Street and 1 on the 5 freeway in Irvine. This is the latest in a series of more than 100 similar incidents reported in Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside counties that have left dozens of cars damaged and drivers anxious over the past month. Investigators say it could be more than one person responsible for the shootings, as they were reported in so many different locations. Anyone with information about the shootings are asked to call the CHP Border Division Investigative Services Unit at 714-288-6336. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's death. President Joe Biden met with Floyd's family members in a private meeting at the White House. The family also met with several senators of both parties, as well as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Since Floyd's death, a new police reform bill called the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act was proposed, which aims to end certain policing techniques including chokeholds and carotid holds, 2 forms of potentially deadly force, along with banning the no-knock search. The bill also looks to improve police training and invest in community programs designed to improve policing and promote equitable new policies, among other measures. While President Biden urged Congress to pass the police reform bill by the anniversary of Floyd's death, lawmakers have yet to make a decision. The officer at the center of Floyd's killing, Derek Chauvin, was convicted last month of 2nd and 3rd degree murder and 2nd degree manslaughter nearly 11 months after Floyd's death. He will be sentenced on June 25th. The first total lunar eclipse in more than 2 years will coincide with a supermoon this week. The blood moon is expected to be visible tomorrow, but only for a short window of time. The total eclipse is said to last about 15 minutes as Earth passes directly between the moon and the sun. The Earth's shadow will gradually cover the moon, and the reddish-orange color will be the result of all the sunrises and sunsets in Earth's atmosphere projected onto the surface of the eclipsed moon. According to NASA, the lunar eclipse is expected to take place around 1:47 a.m. Wednesday morning. Torrance City Council members will head back into the chambers tonight in a hybrid council meeting. While council members will meet in person for the meeting, staff and viewers are still able to tune in virtually to participate. On the agenda, a resolution will be read honoring Police Lieutenant Brian O'Teen upon his retirement from the Torrance Police Department after 25 years of service. And the city manager, Aram Shaparian, will provide the city's latest COVID-19 response and recovery efforts as the state gets closer to fully reopening on June 15th and what that will mean for us locally. Then Torrance Transit will recommend that council adopt a resolution for the department's participation in a regional fareless system initiative pilot program. These items and much more will be discussed tonight and can be seen on our channel, online, and on the city's YouTube and Facebook platforms. You can also find the full agenda at torranceca.gov. The meeting begins at 7 p.m. sharp. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, as high school seniors begin to think about where they will head next, El Camino College is offering a deal most won't want to turn down. Thanks to a program called South Bay Promise, students could receive free tuition for up to 2 years, regardless of financial need. This is a program offered as an affordable way to transition from high school to college for first-time students looking to go to school full-time. Students are encouraged to attend an upcoming information session to learn how to attend El Camino tuition-free, how to receive priority registration, personalized program orientation, and much more. ECC's Promise program is designed to assist students in their academic success and personal enrichment pursuits. The next information session takes place on June 3rd and June 17th. The deadline was recently extended to June 30th to apply. Go to elcamino.edu/SouthBayPromise. What a great way to show how Torrance cares, helping students reach their academic goals one tuition bill at a time. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. I'll see you back here tomorrow as I fill in for Christine Lee to bring you the latest. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.